How's it going, guys? Stephen Hellmann here, and welcome to this week's edition of BirdBuzz. No Tom with me this week, but he sends his best regards, and he also says, thank you. Thank you. We say thank you, because we are at 10,000 Instagram followers, and that is wild. So, thank you guys for sticking with us. This has been just a huge, it's just so much fun. We're enjoying this so much, and just, the following has been great. And yeah, it would be like our YouTube numbers to be a little better than what they are. Absolutely, absolutely would. But you know what? We are just happy. We love the support. We love interacting with you guys. And when Tom started this thing last year in March, he was just so hype on it. And I had to join him. I had to join in on the fun, and we're both happy. So we just want to say thank you for the support. Thank you for the following. We enjoy talking Eagles with you guys. I mean, we just love being part of the family that we're creating. And speaking of families, Eagles, they're creating a family right now. They are signing all these guys to these contracts that are saying, hey, we're going to be here for the long term. We're going to make this work. We're going to build a family. We're going to build this winning culture, and we're going to do it together. I love the long-term deals that they're bringing these guys into. Vinny Curry, the latest addition to the family. 5 years, $47 million? 5 years, $47 million. I didn't look that up. I thought of that in my head. I was looking at my screen for, I don't know why, but it's not on my screen. But 5 years, $47 million. So, I mean, that's great. I mean, you know what? That's really going to shore up our front four. And you got to think, is Fletcher Cox the next guy? He's going to, they're saying a $100 million contract. And I did the math. If he's here for, I guess it would be like 7 years, that'd be $14.25 million a year. It could be more than that. It could be more than $14.25 a year. Is he worth it? Do you guys think he's worth it? I mean, comment in the section below. Do you think he would be worth a $100 million contract? It could be more than 14 a year. I don't know, but you see what happens when you can't get pressure on the quarterback. Nothing goes right. And we're switching to the 4-3. Him and Benny Logan. It's gonna be mayhem. There's gonna be wreaking havoc on these pass rushers. So I mean, I think he's a key part. I just don't know. I mean, how much are you willing to pay this guy? I mean, I don't think he'll make as much as, say, Calvin Johnson, who also retired this week. But I mean, they were paying Calvin Johnson $22 million. I don't think any player outside the quarterback position would be worth that much money, $22 million. Now, is Fletcher Cox going to make $22 million? No, but what I'm saying is, I just don't know how much you can pay a guy that's not a quarterback. I don't know. I want Fletcher Cox to be here. It'll just be interesting to see. I think they're going to sign him regardless. And the good news is we're going to have him We're going to have him going into this year, whatever happens. But it should be interesting to see. And then you got Sam Bradford. Is he going to be back? I say yes. Everyone's telling me I'm crazy. All signs point to no. But why are we signing all these players if we don't expect to win now? I just don't see us bringing in a rookie quarterback when we have all these great pieces. The way the signs have been going, we have a great defense. Our offense, we're building that up. We're probably gonna get some offensive linemen. So why not keep Sam, and then go get your tackle in the first round and go sign 2 guards. Boom, you're a contender. You're gonna win the NFC East. That is poor. Are you gonna be Super Bowl contender? Probably not, because you got teams like Carolina and Arizona and the Seahawks that are gonna be good next year, and even Minnesota. So, and the Packers are always decent. But I'm saying there's no reason why, if they go out, draft a tackle, go sign 2 guards, there's no reason they can't go 9-7, 10-6, win a division, host a playoff game, maybe win it. So, I mean, I just think you sign Sam Bradford and you just move forward. Is that the best move? I don't know. I think it is. But I just don't see Laurie having all these pieces come together and then bringing a rookie quarterback to have him go through all the growing pains. I just don't think. I think we want to skip those growing pains and go straight to the veteran. So we're going to see what happens. A tough subject that's been, people have been harping on is Connor Barwin. Is he going to stay? I think you got to trade him to clear some cap. I mean, I love Connor Barwin, but I just don't see where he fits in with the scheme. If you trade Connor Barwin, that's $6.5 million. You can go out and go get a guard. You can go give Fletcher Cox some of that money. I don't know, but I just think there's a lot of moves that need to be made. And now I'm going to dive into the questions. We didn't have too many questions this week, so I kind of wanted to talk about a few things that I know all of us have been buzzing about, quote unquote. So let's go into them real quick. At Douglas Wiles, he asked, how well will everyone adapt to the new defensive scheme? All remains to be seen. Yeah, thanks for the question, Douglas. You know what? I think the 4-3 is going to be great. It's going to hide our deficiencies at linebacker, and it's going to play to our strengths, which is the defensive linemen. I mean, we just locked up Vinny Curry, and you know you're gonna have Vinny Curry, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Benny Logan. That is you. They're gonna be projecting the Eagles easily in the top 5 for the front 4, maybe top 3 going into this year. So I mean it's just going to change everything. Because if you can get pressure on the quarterback with just your front 4, that allows you to do just so many different things defensively, so many different schemes and stuff like that. So I think this is going to be a great thing, switching to 4-3. And just because we have the personnel for it. I mean, the 3-4 defense, yeah, a lot of the good defenses in the NFL do run a 3-4, but just the players that we have, it's just a 4-3 just makes so much sense. So I'm really looking forward to it. Next question, at Matt Minton asks, should the Eagles re-sign Thurman? If so, what do you think he's worth? I do think they should re-sign him. I mean, I just don't know who else you're going to get unless you're going to try and plug in one of these guys to try and play. I do think you have to re-sign him. Joey G. Gekas said, he said that he thinks Thurman's worth $2 to $6 million a year. And yeah, I would agree with that. I think it'd be closer to like the $5-6 million range as opposed to the 2, because he did make $4 million on that 1-year deal. However, you know, maybe if you sign him to like a 2 or 3 year deal, have a little more guaranteed money. Maybe you can get him like for like 3 years, $13 million, 3 years, $13 million, 3 years, $14 million. I don't know. I mean, I'd be okay with that. I mean, the guy's only had 1 good year though, so it's kind of, I can see them going in either directions. But you know what? I think you do re-sign him just because, like, who else you got? You're gonna put Ed Reynolds back there, the 1-game wonder in the preseason. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do at the other safety spot if you don't have Thurman. And not to mention Jenkins, if you can't re-sign him after this year, then you're in some serious trouble at safety. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But I think the right move is re-signing him. And Guillermo Valentin asks, is signing Fletcher Cox the main priority for the Eagles? I think right now it is. To me, the main priority is Sam Bradford, because Fletcher Cox is going to be here next year. But I mean, if you have Fletcher Cox and just that stability on the D line, that would be wonderful. But God, we really just need to know, like, what are they gonna do? Is Sam Bradford staying? I think yes. What do you guys think? I'm not trying to shove away your question, Guillermo. I love your questions every week. I do think that that is definitely priority number 2. But my main priority is finding out who's gonna be the quarterback. I mean, I just think you have to. I mean, I can see them drafting the guy, but I'm not opposed to either option. I'm just leaning more towards Sam Bradford. They go draft a quarterback. Yeah, I get it. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad move. But I just think you sign Bradford, you're right there. If you sign Bradford, you're 2-3 years away from potentially playing in a Super Bowl. Is it going to happen next year? Probably not. But you are 2 or 3 years away from playing in a Super Bowl, and I'm talking NFC Championship games, playing a Super Bowl. So it's just an exciting time right now. So who knows? They could keep Fletcher Cox. I mean, they might sign him, and I'll put on another video just going off about it. But I just can't wait to see what happens. I mean, thanks for tuning in, guys. This week's edition of BirdBuzz. You know what? Submit your questions. Comment below. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Is Vinny Curry worth the money? Who are they going to sign next? Fletcher Cox, Sam Bradford? What's going to happen? So many things. So comment below. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. You know, and then I can talk about them in the Weekly Chirp on Monday. So if not, if no one gets signed over, if Fletcher Cox or Sam Bradford doesn't get signed over the weekend, I'll see you on Monday. But if they do, you know I'll be going off. So thanks for tuning in, guys.